Hello guys, welcome back to a new updated money making guide. So for you who already watched the old guide, you know what this is all about. I have updated the spreadsheet. It will look something like this right now, and I'm going to explain it how it's gonna work for you. So the old spreadsheet was totally manually calculated. There was no equation for it, so I just did by testing to run from A to B with a package and see what's the value of it. And I tried to figure out what's the 100% value, which meant it wasn't perfect. So now with the new equation, it will look a lot more different. So first of all, the old video was based on this skill. For all of you guys who doesn't have this perk, you don't get that extra 5% value. In the new spreadsheet, we have calculations for you guys who doesn't have the perk, for those who have the perk, and we also added the ward channel, which been buffed with 10 extra percent, so now it's in total 20% extra money from trade packs. So in this case, if you don't have the perk, you want to look at the flat 20%, but if you do have the perk with 5% extra, you also want to look at this one. And as you can see, the steps are raising pretty high, from going from 20,920 up to 26,359 on the same route. That's the difference between having the perk and being in war channel compared to just in a normal channel. So how does this work, you may think? It's pretty simple in my eyes. I'm trying to keep this very simple so everyone is able to use it. This is the only box you need to change more than the old ones. You still need to update the prices, and you also need to update the demand on every package. But keep in mind, if you change the route to another location, keep in mind you also need to update the percent for that location. In this case, we're gonna go Sea Breeze to Raven, and I made this bold just to make sure you understand this is the standard route. So either, let's say this is me in a normal channel, but I'm gonna go to the war channel, and by doing this, I'm pressing the channel selector, I scroll all the way down, and here we have the war mode channel. Here you can see that you are gaining more experience. PvP is allowed everywhere except inside Ravencrest City. So you can be attacked everywhere except in Ravencrest and these teleport pads I'm right now standing on. As you can see here, you get 20% extra from trade packs that are crafted and sold in the war channel. So we're gonna change to this channel, and right now they have the possibility to attack me. So how do we calculate now? Alright, so this number is incorrect right now, because this is based, as you can see on the right here, this is based on a 5% perk with no war channel. So what we're gonna do is that we are changing this numbers to 26,359. Boom. Alright, I updated these prices just before I started the video, so they are correct. I updated the percent, so they are pretty correct. Maybe this would have gone up or down now. Alright, so the kindling kit was up to 139, but now it's down to 114. So let's change that to 114. We do still have a profit margin of 8,375. Let's say Margu. It's a bit shorter, but it's a good percent. We can't just put 134% like that, because then it's based off the wrong value up here. So what you can do is you go back to the list here and you check the Margu route. Then if you change this base value again to 24,625 and you updated the percent on kindling kit to the Margu one. Alright, then you can also see the profit margin went up with about 3k, which means it's more profitable to go to Margu right now rather than Ravencrest. I don't bother with updating the other percent right now, but of course, if you change the base value here, you need to update the percent to match the Margu. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna craft this kindling kit. And we got some company here as well, as you can see. And yes, there is always a risk doing this in the war channel. Apparently I only bought Alright, I had to go get some more coal since I miscalculated. So we're crafting another kit here. And sometimes this place is camped, sometimes it isn't. Depends on the time of the day. And if you're unlucky, it is what it is. Then you can go to a normal channel or bring your friends. Alright, so I already had a pack here. So to bring these two, I put it out and I put in this on the third place because it always brings the two top ones. Alright. So what I do now, I make sure the coast is clear around here, no one's camping me, and I just heading out. And I'm gonna go to Margru. Alright, we just arrived to Rona Woods or Margru, and we are ready to turn in our package. Sadly, on the way here, the kindling kit actually went down about 125, so we set it at 135, so and 125 it should give us about 9k profit still, but it's not as good as it was, but still we get like 30k 654, so it actually went down by the time I was having that window up, so it goes pretty fast when it also goes up and down. So you already see it drop 4% in these few seconds, which means there are many people on other channels that are running this package to Margru right now. All right, so keep in mind, have an eye on the percent. Is it very high? Hurry up, you don't have the time to chill. The high percent is dragging a lot of people's attention, so people are gonna rush it. I'd say use it, but make sure to compare the different routes with each other. As you can see, I added this tile list. The longer distance you travel with your package, the more you get paid. All right. But you also have to keep in mind that Seabreeze to Defiance is the most valuable route in the terms of base value, but it's not worth maybe by the time investment you make, because it's a very, very far trip. So I rather stay on the sea because I've upgraded my ship, a new sail, and I'm having a new boat on the way. It's almost done. And I also upgraded my speed by carrying trade packs and just a regular speed, which means I have 10% extra speed on the water with my boat. Together with the sail, no one can catch up to me unless they have the same perks. All right. So I invested to be on the sea. If you prefer to be on land, I do not recommend you to be on the war channel, because here every zone is in war 24/7. Okay, it's never worth to be on the war channel, especially if you're solo. If you are a group, maybe you can do some war channel runs together, but if you are solo, just stay away from it. All right, so by the time we talk, it actually dropped just a little bit. So as the percent went down a little while we were selling, we only got like 8.3k. But sometimes Margru been at like 140%, and I had like, my record is like 18k package in profit. So let's say you don't want to run on the war channel, but you want to run Wagon Run. All right, we are back on our regular channel, channel 12, as you can see here, not the war channel anymore. So if you do not want to be on the water, you don't like sailing, you don't like taking the risky boats in the sea breeze, you don't like being attacked on the sea, then there is possibilities for you as well. You can do wagon runs. With the help of the spreadsheet, you can calculate the best option for you. I would recommend you to run between Margru and Defiance, because that's the longest possible way you can do on a wagon. Let's say we are running Margru to Defiance, which is this one. You don't have any perks and you don't want to run in the wood channel, then this number is going to be the one you want to put up here. So this is a fully non-PvP, totally secure route. Alright guys, I have updated all the percents to match the route to Defiance. So that means this is based on we're starting in Margru and going to Defiance. Alright, so as you can see here, we have slums is a pretty good one right now. It's a very low investment cost. You also have the settlers ration, which is also pretty low investment cost. And the rest is pretty meh right now. So in this case, if you bought 2 of these, you would do around 13.5k in one run. And if you upgrade your wagon so you can fit 3 packages, you just made yourself almost 20k. Alright, I hope this was clear enough for you, and I want to keep it simple. I don't want to add a lot of different strings. I just want you to be able to write this number taken from a list, and then you change your percent to the current selling location, and you update your market prices here. And that's it. It's gonna tell you which is the most profitable one. I also updated with some new of these packages that may not be active for you yet, but I will keep updating the sheet, so don't forget, take a look sometimes. I will add newer versions to it if I find something else that is better. Alright, I'm very happy with the outcome of this. I made a shit ton of money, especially since the War Channel buff came. I've been sitting constantly on the War Channel. I've been sailing day in, day out. As always, until next time, have a good one.